Welcome to SubscriberNation.com, where you'll meet the creators behind amazing online video channels, sharing their stories, inspiration, and hottest tips, and helping you learn from their success. Welcome, Subscriber Nation, to this week's edition. We've got something a little more spiritual for you this week. I've got Shauna Angel Blue coming at us from Chicago, and Shauna's going to tell us a little bit about what she does with online video. Shauna, could you just do a quick introduction and tell us what you do?
Okay, so first of all, I always start everything with a prayer just to kind of bring in that spiritual aspect. So we cast a circle of light around us, commanding and demanding that all negative energy leaves now and that only positive, loving energy is allowed to be in this space. I call on the four angels of assistance to stand in the four corners of the space, sealing it off. And I call on everyone's higher selves, future selves, and evolved selves to be here present, and any angels, guides, or ascended masters that wish to be here. And I start everything I do with that prayer because what I want to happen is for my ego to step aside so that this bigger energy comes in to be of service to whoever is watching the video. And this is why I've decided to use video. My background is I have an MFA in photography, Columbia College 2000. So I'm a still photographer by nature and have always observed things. And then my other thing has been tarot readings and doing readings for people. And I also am a 5th level Reiki master. So healing has always been a part of my life for the last 20 years.
Great. So I guess, can you tell me how this works? I am, probably at a slightly lower spiritual level. So I want to know how tarot works over the internet.
Okay, so Tarot. Tarot is a deck of 78 cards that are archetypal energies and everyday energies. It's split into two sections, Major Arcana, Minor Arcana. The Major Arcana is the archetypes of mother, father, death, God, change, wishes, healing, judgment, prophecy, like it's all the big kinds of things. And the Minor is everyday. So anybody can get a reading over the phone, in person, online, and most people think it has to be person to person for it to be working. And what I'm doing different with this video system is with that prayer, with intention, creating this vibration that is opening up, and the words that I use so that people connect, and I keep it general enough. So it's a reading of the week, and it's a future forecast of the week. So the people that are attracted and drawn to that will get this spiritual support through the week. It is a different way of doing a traditional tarot reading.
I was going to take it a little bit in a different direction, which is you talked about the channel and the subscription. So this is a business. This is a subscription-based service. Can you tell me a little bit about how that works? Because a lot of Subscriber Nation subscribers want to use video and have it be their living and not just something they do as a hobby.
My website, Shauna the Star, is set up where you can have a 6-month, 12-month, or 1-month subscription. They make a one-time payment, and then they receive the weekly video Saturday evening so that it's the week ahead, Sunday to Saturday. So they can watch it any time that they want at their leisure. They're between 7 and 12 minutes long.
What can you tell us about a time that you've learned from a mistake on this journey?
It's taken me 3 years to get where it is now. And because I'm artistic, I'm not technically inclined. And so money is always the issue. So like hiring the best people that I could was not always the best thing to do, and it's taken a lot of time, a lot of extra time. And I feel like if I had more confidence in myself about my product and what I was doing and interviewed better instead of relying on people to do the work, but interview them and like go slower at hiring, I might have had a better experience with people. That's one thing I feel that I would have done differently because I was so overwhelmed by all the technical information that I need to learn to do this. I need help. I need help from other people. And so finding good people who will show up takes time for that to happen. And I wish I had gone a little bit slower with that.
How about a piece of equipment that you use that's kind of indispensable to what you do?
My video camera. I mean, I have a camcorder. I bought a little more expensive camera because being an artist, I know that it's that the quality of the light, of the lens, of the sound. You know, I bought the best equipment that I could at the time. And I was just recently in Europe doing some filming, and my cord broke that, you know, makes my camera alive. And so I was without my camera for like 2 weeks and lost a lot of time to do work.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I bought a little cheapy one, and now I'm testing that. And so, you know, making the lemonade from lemons, right? Just doing the best I can. It was like a little $200 camera that'll do videos that my husband will use at some point. But, you know, really the video is becoming more and more like I'm kind of addicted to it. I love doing it. I love creating the videos. I've been working on them 3 years now. I started with a little flip video camera and did a lot of testing, and those were great, but I can just see the difference. It takes a little more work to make the video, and I don't edit my videos either. So it's, you know, from the beginning to the end, and this camera facilitates that really well.
Great. Well, we'll link that up in the show notes too, if people want to see the specific camera that you have. So maybe you could tell us what is next for you.
So I am at a turning point. Like, I have to decide, am I going to keep investing more money in this, or am I going to stop? And I'm so addicted to making these videos, you know, and the artistic pleasure that I receive from them, it's very hard to stop. And so I'm going to have to start advertising, finding my people, finding the people that will resonate with the product that I have, and people who love tarot readings. I've been practicing over 20 years, so I really am looking for a more intelligent kind of client that understands a channeled reading, and it doesn't have to be all about them, but they understand that it is still about them.
Well, why don't you tell Subscriber Nation how they can find you and sign up and be your next customer?
It's Shauna of the Star, SHAUNA of the Star.com. And it's a really beautiful website. So that's basically where you have to go. It's super simple to do. If you have any questions, you can email me at goodfortune@shaunaofthestar.com or call me 312-593-8887.
Well, Shauna, thank you so much for sharing this with us today. I look forward to exploring your website even more. And Subscriber Nation, I will see you next week.
Thanks, Brighton. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Now it's your turn. Let everyone know what you learned today in the comment section at subscribernation.com, where you'll also find more hot tips and resources. And if you aren't already a Subscriber Nation subscriber, click here. Click here to find another interview, or here to see more from today's guest.
Hi, my name is Owen Hemsath, president of Video Spot, and next week on Subscriber Nation, I'm going to be talking about how we use YouTube to generate fresh leads that convert faster into new sales. I hope you'll join us.